So for those of you who don't know why El Salvador is called Bitcoin country, here's a quick rundown.
In 2021, El Salvador became the first country to accept Bitcoin as legal tender alongside the US dollar, under the guidance of President Bukele. The idea was to promote innovation and other tech investment. It did work. In 2025, El Salvador reached an agreement with the International Monetary Fund and rescinded Bitcoin as legal tender after it was found that the residents of the country mostly didn't use it or weren't really interested.
Well, if that was it, they're very friendly. We've just arrived in the capital city, San Salvador, of El Salvador. And we're trying to figure out how to get ourselves connected. We have no data, which means we have no GPS, and our Spanish is weak. So
our Airbnb doesn't have internet.
Our Airbnb also doesn't have internet right now because in this area the internet is down while they fix something. Perfect timing. So now we're gonna fumble around like it's the 1990s. Well, that's shocking to see here. I wonder if they're shitty here too. Tell us in the comments. We're in an Uber heading to the historic center of El Salvador after just trying to figure out our cell phones. We bought two plans. One of them didn't work in Natalia's phone, so you just lose your money. That's it. Didn't work. Oh well. They don't take it back, nothing. So we had to buy another one, and now we got that all figured out. It's 1 o'clock in the middle of the first day, and we've done nothing. But now we're going to walk the capital area. She's excited for the capital area. She was saying that if she didn't get to go to that area, it would be more like capital punishment.
Mm-hmm.
Like this?
We saw the typical historical center monuments and then became hungry.
We're here at Franco's Pupusas, and we found a whole bunch of them that are vegan. Yum. This is the El Salvadorian food. We're going to be eating a lot of these, so this is my first one ever in El Salvador. Ah, see. Oh. I get to do it. Essa? Oh, no. I did it. The horchata here tastes like De La Rosa. Do you know that peanutty, powdery, icing sugar, peanut butter type candy that's sold in little discs in Mexico and, well, in Canada too because it's delicious? This tastes like drinking that. Things are sweeter here. Garlic, squash, carrot, blackberry leaf, spinach, onion. Muchas gracias. Roasted corn dough around a big, generous filling sauerkraut-like condiment called curtido and a little bit of hot sauce. The whole meal was $17 Canadian, 2 drinks, 6 pupusas. Not bad. In El Salvador, they use the American dollar, which, if you're Canadian, sucks. It also means that the prices here end up being closer to US prices because they're buying a lot of US things. And the country looks, so far, at least in the malls and in the concourses and just out and about, a lot more American as well, or at least Americanized. So if you're traveling here, it's probably best to assume that if you're from North America, you should budget roughly the same price as home. If you're a kid with your parents and you're whipping pigeons with a little stick from your fucking balloon, some tattooed white guy is going to tell you about it. Sorry. If you're watching this, stupid kid in the square who was hitting birds with a stick, I don't care and I'm not sorry. I know. This is... Look at this bluebird.
More monuments and walking about until we decided to shop the chaotic produce market.
4.50.
550. 550 for a big cabbage, 3 mangoes, and a broccoli. 4 little avocados for $1. That's a good deal. Muchas gracias.
She gave us 5.
a bunch of radishes for 25 cents. The produce is cheap.
That's
$1 worth of carrots going in the bag.
Wow, the vegetable market is big and intense. I think if you are sensitive to the way things are presented, you might be hesitant to buy something here from some of the areas. But we're at the end of the day. It's a little bit of mayhem, and gosh, the prices are really good. So we're gonna have a great big salad at our stay, and we're now walking past the presidential palace. That's right. At one of the 3 or 4 malls that are all in a row, you can find a Chuck E. Cheese here in the capital. At Super Selectos, we've got $4 a liter for almond breeze. American. Plant protein, $100 American. Nooch, 14 bucks Canadian. Chickpeas, $2 American. Vegan yogurt, it's $3 Canadian. It's called yes, but we'll say no today. A new type of texturized protein has entered the chat. Conessa brown colored Pro Max. $5 Canadian, $5.50 Canadian. But we also have Protemas for only 71 cents, $1 Canadian.
This salad was about $1.50 Canadian per giant portion.
Vegan everywhere, back here again in beautiful San Salvador, the capital city of El Salvador. Getting ready to head to El Boquerón National Park. It's a volcano hike, and nearby afterwards we're going to see the very famous Rainbow Slide, a 40-second thrill ride that costs $5 US per person. Dos por entrada, por favor.
$4.
Where do we go? This way? It's actually kind of tough to figure out where to go right at first, but it's small, so you can only get it wrong a couple times before you figure it out. Entrance fee for foreigners is $2 per person. Seems reasonable. I would love nothing more than the volcano and surrounding area to be interpreted for me, so we're going to go into the wrong side first of the interpretation center and take a peek. In 1917, that's the last time, and they say it is now dormant. Oh, the deer here look cute. Oh, I hope I see this sassy looking gray fox as well. Here we are on the rugged trail. I do not know how they get all these people into such a tiny space through such tiny roads, but it's a tiny country, so they're probably tiny used to tiny stuff. A beautiful soundscape here. Wow. There's the edge of the crater. Tourists, no matter where you are, tourists from the country you're in, tourists from other places, we are all the same. Just annoying. When you see this hole in the ground, do you think it's crater then, or equal to other holes in the ground you've seen? Where you going? Hey, come back.
We paid $4 US to come see a hole in the ground.
What's the white stuff?
The little tiny bit of white stuff way down there?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's got the white stuff. Have you ever wanted to come to a relatively small volcano? Look at the crater. From 5 to 8 very, very close in proximity viewpoints. Do I have a place for you? El Boquerón National Park. Here's another view of the crater. Some sort of information has been aggregated incorrectly because you can't actually do the 2 to 3 hour hike from here. You've got to go out and find a local to guide you. I don't really understand it, but anyway, this is just a canned set of viewpoints at the volcano so you can see the crater. which seems to make sense now that it's only $2. I was like, wow, long volcano hike for only $2. Count me in. This was just a couple of sets of stairs. It's beautiful. I'm not angry, but, you know. Well, because AI denied us a nice walk, we're going to walk an hour down away from the Volcán, which of course is Spanish for volcano. And we're going to head to the Rainbow Slide. Oh, little local cemetery here with a beautiful view of other volcanoes in the distance. We have arrived at the Rainbow Slide. Wow, this place has everything. An all-white merry-go-round and a big-ass slide. Gracias.
Ya lo voy a entregar. Vaya.
Gracias.
De este lado es la entrada.
Hold on.
So there's going to be a copyright strike, I'm sure, for this song playing.
I'm sure.
So I'm just going to lip sync the info here.
I'm saying.
The slide is $5 US per person for about 40 seconds of fun.
Fun?
About that. I think we all know what we're talking about. Yo mama.
Are you okay now? Oh my God, she was so afraid of it, and it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
She's like, I don't want to do that.
I think it's just a look of it.
Yeah, it actually does look intimidating at the top. Let's go! Here comes Natalia. Great job. Did you like it? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so it does look a little scary. Great job.
I'm shaking.
Yeah, you thought it was scary?
Yes.
Really? Okay. You did it though. We are about to eat pupusas for the second time in as many days, which means, as you know, we have become honorary citizens of El Salvador. We've got some yuca in two forms. One that's kind of done like fried with sweet sauce, and another with the usual toppings.
Both forms of yuca were delicious.
Delicious. I like these ones even better than yesterday. The sauce has a little bit more kick. It's a little seasoned a little better, and the pupusas are big and raging hot. 75 cents US dollar each, which is $1.15 Canadian. This pupusa here is La Rocco, which are like these little green flower buds, and they can be used to make pesto, but it only grows in this zone from the lower part of Guatemala to the upper part of Nicaragua. So it's a truly local specialty, and I'm so stoked to try it. I've been seeing it everywhere. It's got a mild flavor, but it is similar to a very, very faint trace of broccoli garlic in a way, or maybe asparagus. Tiny little bit of tang to it. Very nice. It's yeah, it does taste a lot like asparagus, spinach, broccoli, but just like the stalk of those maybe. $12 Canadian. I tried this green mango popsicle. That one, for my North American tastes, was horrific. It tasted like a sautéed broccoli popsicle with maybe like a chili and pumpkin seeds or something in it. Some sort of I bet that is delicious here. I've had the green mangoes themselves with salt. That's good. I don't mind it crudo, like raw. But as helado or frio, oh my God. Yikes. I
For Vegan Everywhere, I'm David.
don't try that.